The Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition is proudly presented by the Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri to the NMPCL in conjunction with Cora Care Foundation and proudly sponsored by Rokotech Integrated Services Nigeria Limited and Ali Innovative Nigeria Limited. Ruth Gender Foundation. Media partners Atlantic Media and TV Group, Cora Radio, Prime Gossip Gazette, and Ogeoyokoro TV. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition.
Hello, and welcome to another interesting and exciting time here for the historical Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. Wonderful! It's a good day to have a great debate. I'm sure you can agree with me. But right now, it's quarterfinals and it's the knockout stage. We're going to find out those who are advancing and those who are going to be exiting at the end of today. So today is about the power of words, and we have scheduled lined up for us for today 8 fantastic, phenomenal schools who are going to be battling out words, precision, passion, persuasion, all together on this stage. I'm super excited and pumped to be your host and moderator. My name is Rejoice Debekeme. It's about to be a thrilling, exciting ride, so strap your seatbelts in and let the games begin.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
She Can. Ruth Gender Foundation presents a one-day awareness program on the rights and responsibilities of the girl child. Theme: She Can. This program features trainings and series of practical survival skills for the girl child. Date is Friday, 23rd May 2025. Time 9 a.m. Venue is the Udwana Hall beside Otres, Warri, Delta State. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Ruth Gender Foundation. Snapchat Ruth Gender. Proudly powered by Ruth Gender Foundation.
Are you ready, contestants?
Yes, Quizmaster.
Now you are welcome to the Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition.
Relying solely on entrepreneurship to solve Nigeria's unemployment problem without addressing the economic issues is an exercise in futility.
Talent alone cannot replace structured knowledge gained through education.
The Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. Catch every moment live only on Atlantic Media and TV.
Don't miss out on exciting news, events, and more. Stay connected by following us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV.
When the lights go out, who do you call? Ticado! Ticado Energy Solutions Limited. Your plug for electrical power, surveillance system, and entertainment. From expert electrical installation to efficient eco-friendly solar inverter systems, no matter the size, Ticado delivers smart energy solutions designed for today and tomorrow. We also help you secure your space with our cutting-edge security and surveillance system. Enjoy crystal clear entertainment with our professional DSTV and cable TV installation. Visit Ticado today at Block F4, Suite 41 and 42, HFP East Line Plaza, Abraham Adesanya, Aja, Lagos. Or call 0906 902 5025 or 0815 176 6817. Explore our services at ticado.com.ng. Ticado Energy Solutions Limited. Power, protection, peace. The Ogiame Atuwatse III Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition.
Okay, we're here, we're ready, and we're set. And today is the debate competition quarterfinals and knockout stage for the Ogiame Atuwatse 3rd Intercollegiate Quiz and Debate Competition. It's not just about talking, you know, it's about critical thinking. It's about persuasive arguments right now on this particular stage. And we have formidable, prestigious schools who are already pumped up to go. But first, lined up for today, I'm going to introduce you to our spectacular schools. Please, let's celebrate Delta Secondary School. We also have Bench Hill Schools, Christ the Redeemer Prime Seed High School, Egbokodo Secondary School, Seat of Wisdom Model Schools, Rise International Schools, Best Group of Schools, and then we have Dornuma College. Alrighty then, so contestants, teachers, students, parents, and of course our amiable judges, everyone is welcome and we're super excited to have you here. Alrighty then, so right now to hit the ground running, we're going to introduce the panel, the distinguished panel, the experts who are going to be making the verdict at the end of the day concerning the schools and their debate performances. We have as Chief Judge, Mrs. Ochuko Orogun. We also have as the only man on the panel, Comrade Ajay Adaron Karen. And then as well, the ever beautiful Mrs. Jane Tosani B.I. Proposed Samuel. Everyone's welcome. Now it is time for us to spit fire, and then the battle of words intellectually about to begin. But first off, the first set of schools who are rocking it out with us is Delta Secondary School versus Bench Hill Schools. Let's celebrate them. Nice. Debaters, how are we feeling today? How are we feeling today? We're smiling. You're not saying anything. What is going on? What? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Okay, so your icebreaker question is here. If social media was a subject in school, which one is it going to be? Which one will TikTok, or let's say Instagram, which one will that be?
WhatsApp.
Through WhatsApp?
Yeah.
TikTok with WhatsApp?
No, TikTok.
Yes. Which one are you choosing, Instagram or TikTok?
I'll go for TikTok.
You're going for?
TikTok.
Okay, that would be what? What subject would that be?
Maths.
Maths? Really? Why? What happens on TikTok and maths? What's the relationship?
I just love science and anything to do with science.
And you think that TikTok is the social media platform that fits for mathematics? Alrighty then, let's go.
The Instagram will be something like physical education.
Physical education, Instagram. Yes, so because there's a lot of drama on there. You know, there is videos, there's pictures, there's dramatization. So yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, go ahead.
Maybe Facebook.
Facebook? Okay, what subject is that?
Chemistry.
Say that again?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Facebook, chemistry. Okay, tell me why. What's the relationship?
Okay, because there are lots of educational
Stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can learn a lot of stuff on Facebook as well. All right, that's also an interesting twist. And then finally, my darling, which one is it for you?
Facebook.
Facebook as well. Okay, so what subject is that?
Social studies.
Social studies. Facebook, social studies. Yes, it's a social interactive platform. Okay, we agree. Let's celebrate them. Nice one. Can you imagine? If you had to study Instagram in school or study TikTok, it would be super interesting, wouldn't it be? Alrighty then, it's now time for us to welcome our amazing speakers. As usual, we're rooting for you and we know that you're going to do phenomenally well. Remember that there's no extra time, there's no extra chances, so you have to get in there and give it your very best shot. Debaters, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty then, audience, are you ready? Okay, let's welcome the lead speaker from Delta Secondary School.
Imagine a society where the gravest crime are met with the gravest consequences, where those who commit heinous acts know that their punishment will be swift, severe, and final. The death penalty, while controversial, stands as the ultimate symbol for justice, a deterrent that sends signal to would-be criminals that is a line that society will not allow to be crossed. Before I proceed, permit me to give honor to who honor is due. Good day, my moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. I am Onoweremu Ewoma Victory, and I represent Delta Secondary School, Warri. I stand before you today to propose the motion which says, is death penalty an effective deterrent for crime? Death penalty is a capital punishment, an execution sentenced by a court of law to an offender who committed a criminal offence. Firstly, the fear of death serves as a crime suppressant. Excessive fear instills great fear in the citizens to make them discouraged from having involvement in crime. The public display by the Bakausi boys in Abia State created so much fear that armed robbery reduced drastically in the state. When the punishments are harsh and visible, people tend to think twice before they act. Also, rising crime rates require stronger action. In times of rising insecurity, a soft approach doesn't work. Excessive measures restore control. Example, banditry and kidnapping in Zamfara and Kaduna State has forced the government to deploy the military with shoot-on-sight order so as to restore peace in some areas. When lives are at stake, harsh deterrents are necessary. Historical evidence also supports this argument. For example, during the tenure of former Lagos State Governor Babatunde Fashola, the signing of death warrant was met with public approval and coincided with a notable reduction in violent crime. This suggests that when death penalty is enforced, a safer society is guaranteed. Furthermore, it sends a strong message to the society. Harsh consequences serve as a public example to the society. It tells them that crime will no longer be tolerated. Excessive deterrence don't just punish, they send a loud and clear message to the society. It reminds them of the boundaries they must not cross. When the consequences are harsh, people reinforces their seriousness in the law and shows that no one is above the law. In the same vein, force is the only language some criminals understand. Career criminals and hard-earned robbers understand force. They are not moved by soft talk or soft warning. Not all criminals are reformed with prison time, community service. For instance, the activities of the unknown gunmen in the eastern part of our country when it was prevalent, the proactive action taken by the eastern government to reduce the crime led to a significant reduction in those crimes after a physical combat between the unknown gunmen and the military men. This shows that when law responds to crime with great intensity, it sends signal that crime will not be negotiated but crushed. Then I ask, when dialogue fails and life are at stake, what other language do we speak to crime, if not force? Or how do you tame a beast that feeds some fear, if not by showing it something terrifying? Ladies and gentlemen, the fear of death is the strongest fear known to man. And when justice carries that weight of fear, crime hesitates. The death penalty is not just punishment, it is prevention. It protects the innocent, warns the wicked, and upholds the value of human life by condemning those who try to destroy it. For justice to mean anything, it must deter, and nothing deters like death. Thank you.
Okay, so we have to start with a lot of energy and a lot of excitement to make it electrifying. That's just the first lead speaker that has opened the stage and the floor for us. Can we celebrate her? That's exactly right. That's our job. That's the audience. Okay, we're cheering them on. Now let's make welcome the lead speaker from Bench Hill School.
If killing is wrong, how does the state make it right by doing the same thing? Distinguished judges, respected opponents, my dear audience, what kind of justice kills in cold blood in the name of peace? Today, I stand not merely as a debater, but as a defender of the innocent life, a voice for the voiceless, and a human who refuses to accept that death is the answer to crime. With this I say, good day the moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, audience, and of course, viewers at home. My name is Ogiame, a student of Bench Hill School, and I'm here to oppose the motion which asks, is death penalty an effective deterrent against crime? A death penalty is a form of punishment where a person is put to death by the state for committing a heinous crime. We are told the death penalty deters crime, but truth does not tremble under illusion, and the truth is clear. It does not, it has never, it will never. Let me ask, if the death penalty truly deters crime, why does the United States, with one of the highest execution rates, still faces thousands of homicides every year? According to the FBI crime rate report, states with the death penalty suffers higher murder rates than those without it. The message is loud and clear. The death penalty is a violent response to violence. It promotes the idea that killing is a solution, exactly the idea we want to ban in the society. Desmond Tutu once said, to lose a life when a life has been lost is revenge, not justice. Even in prisons, prisoners can be reformed, rehabilitated, and educated. Shouldn't we give the people the chance to change? Let's be honest, criminals do not pause before committing murder. Many act out of mental illness, drugs, or desperation. For them, the fear of death is not greater than the pain of life. And even if the death penalty deters crime, how many lives are we willing to sacrifice for that illusion of safety? 1, 10, 100? The Innocence Project has found that at least 4% of people in the US are innocent in the death row. That's not statistics. That's someone's father, someone's mother, someone's sister, someone killed by the very system meant to protect them. Remember Justini? He was 14 years old, wrongfully convicted in 1944. He was executed in an electric chair too big for his body. 70 years later, he was declared innocent, but it was too late. They apologized to the grave. My dear audience, is that what we call justice? This is not about being soft in crime. This is about being smart, being just, and being human. Life imprisonment, non-prison sentences, these are powerful, effective alternatives. They protect the society without turning us into executioners. And to those who argue that the death penalty provides closure to the victim's family, I say with respect, true healing does not come from watching someone die. It comes from justice, truth, support, and not revenge. As Brian Stevenson once said, the question is not whether we deserve to die. The question is whether we deserve to kill. Can we afford to even execute one person? What if that person was your father, your brother, your sister, or you? You can't bring back the dead to life, no matter how sorry we are. Let us break this circle of violence. Let us build a justice system we can trust, not fear. Let us choose life, no matter how hard it is. Because that is true strength. That is real justice. The death penalty is the society saying you hurt me, so I hurt you back. That's not justice, that's revenge. And revenge is like a fire that burns when someone touches it. Death penalty is a lazy solution. And as Albert Camus said, the death penalty. Thank you.
Yes, we can clap to that. Indeed. The lead speakers have laid the foundation. Now it is time for us to hear from the support speakers. Can we make welcome the support speaker from Delta Secondary School?
Standing on existing protocols still present in Delta Secondary School, I am Alubaka Marchi. I rise to strongly support